building another cone shovel. What's up everyone, welcome back to 947 Works. So today, we're gonna be introducing a new bike to the channel. I'm actually going to be building this bike for a cross-country ride, my first cross-country ride ever. It is in 2 months, and I have 2 months to build this bike. I have just about every part that I need. I just need to now do the work. I've kind of been waiting until I finish a bunch of customer stuff as well as gather all the parts together. I did film a little bit about this bike before I took apart. I ended up giving the tin set to Nick, and you'll see that later on in the video. But I just wanted to introduce the build. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys this bike before I take it apart. But I just picked up this Shovelhead as the next 947 Works giveaway bike, potentially if I can't find a buyer. But it'll be a hardtail bike. I'm actually giving these tins to Nick because he wants to use them for his twin cam, and he's been looking for a set of tins. So just wanted to make this video before we took the tins off and show you guys the stock bike as is. But yeah, this will be the next build. This might be a giveaway bike. I also might sell it. I'm not sure yet. I'm more so leaning towards the giveaway. So if you would like to enter, let me know. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in another giveaway bike. But let me show it to you guys. So here's the bike now as it sits. As you saw earlier, it came with a different front end and tin set. I ended up switching some things around. And I think I mentioned earlier, Pangea Speed Narrow 41. I got some panhead lowers for it and a spool 21 front wheel. It is a Shovelhead. Let me go on the other side. It's a cone shovel. I'm building another cone shovel. Now this one I'm gonna do more a clean, rigid bike with a mechanical rear brake and a star hub on the rear. And it's been a while since I've done a full build, since the Sunset Shovel basically, since I've done like a clean, nice, brand new chopper. And so, yeah, I've been wanting to do that again. I haven't built a cone shovel chopper in a while, since Blues, last year, 2 years ago? I don't remember when it was, but I think it was 2 years ago. I don't remember, whatever. But yeah, I haven't built one in a while and I wanted to build another one. So yeah, this is it. It'll have this Hummer tank, or Nick actually made this Hummer tank. I'm trying to figure out the bars at this point. I don't really know what bars I want to run. Bates headlight, like I said, 21 spool. I actually bought a high shoulder 18-inch rear star hub wheel for this bike, but I think I'm going to use a 19 star hub wheel because I've never really liked mismatching high shoulder and non-high shoulder. So there was a chance that I was going to do a 21 high shoulder front wheel, but hard to come by. Whatever. So I'm doing mechanical rear brake, like I said, electronic ignition. I've got the oil tank, belt drive, open primary, foot clutch. I'm trying to decide between mid-control foot clutch or the forward control foot clutch setup. I got some nice oil lines. Probably going to do shotgun pipes. But today I forgot to film this, but I went through and got the whole primary apart. I'm going to try and take that inner primary out and get the oil bag out, get the transmission out because I bought a ratchet top for it. Try and see if I can get it to the point where I can cut the frame and start installing the hardtail. So yeah, this is kind of the beginning of this build. I'm gonna basically try and document the whole thing. I have 2 months to get it all done. We're going on a trip up to Tahoe in about a month, and I'm trying to get it done in that month so I can ride it to Tahoe as like the shakedown, which is not really giving me that much time to do, but at the same time, I have a lot of other stuff to finish, but at the same time, I think I could do it. I think if I really crank on it, a month is enough time to build this bike. I'm gonna get it powder coated, like I said. After getting Alan and Matt's bike powder coated, I really liked how that turned out. Full color powder coat. It looks really good and it's super durable. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might try and film me taking some of this stuff off. So yeah, follow along if you're stoked. If you're extra stoked, leave a comment down below. Trying to do more builds on the channel. I've been doing a lot of customer work, so it's hard to like film any of that stuff because I'm usually just trying to crank it out and get it out of the shop and get paid so I can pay rent. And you know, it's a lot of work. So yeah, I'm stoked on this bike. Let me know if you're stoked. I also wanted to bring up that I just got this tool cart, and honestly, it's changed my life. Just like having everything right here. I mainly wanted it for my wiring stuff, but also having like a socket set, an Allen set, towels, my drills and stuff, just right here, as well as this stuff. It's just, man, it's a game changer. I can just be sitting right here, have all my tools here, and work on the bike. I got the transmission out, the oil bag and the battery tray, inner primary. There's so much stuff when it comes to an electric start Shovelhead with the enclosed primary. It's kind of crazy. Trying to figure out kind of like process of elimination. Gas tank's just bolted on the front. So I'll probably take off the gas tank and the fender and kind of strip off the rear wheel and the shocks and stuff. So I'll probably take all that stuff off tomorrow, pull the motor, kind of clean up the area and cut the frame in half, and then mock up the hardtail. So see you tomorrow. What's up everyone, day 2. As you saw just now, I got the rear wheel off, fender, the shocks, pretty much the whole rear end. So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna try and keep this brake caliper and the master cylinder all together because I'm pretty sure it works. So I think I'm gonna try and just snake that out. I'll probably unbolt this and then take out the motor and then fish out the whole brake caliper. So yeah, and then we'll get the front end off and stuff like that. But we're getting close. All right, well, here it is. I got the whole frame apart. Got the motor up there, all the extra parts. Avoid that stuff. All the extra parts here. Put it in this bin in the front end. Like I said, I got some panhead lowers I'm gonna throw on there. And a spool wheel, so sweet. I think I'm gonna take some measurements and probably cut this frame apart. I gotta get that guy off, and yeah, it's kind of sick. right, well, this is just a quick fit up. It's not even fully on. It's kind of going on a little more difficult than the last one I did. And so this is just to look and see what it looks like. But I got to take the front half off again and put in the holes for the fillet welds, whatever the fuck they're called, and on the bottom here and on the hardtail itself, and then fit up the motor. And yeah, but this is sick. I'm so stoked. Excited to see how this all looks. So I'll get back to y'all tomorrow. I'm a mess right now, if you can see on my face, but we'll see you tomorrow, maybe this weekend, I don't know. All right, day 3 of working on the hardtail. So I came in here today and took apart what I did yesterday, just so I can get all the fillet welds ready, bevel the edges here, bevel those edges. Basically, I'm having some fit up issues. It looks like it's a bit tight. So I'm gonna try and get this hardtail on, and I'm hoping that all the measurements are correct. And yeah, then we'll weld it all up. All right, so I took it back off and took a little bit off of these edges here. And I actually made this fixture. If you watched my last video of me doing this hardtail, I made this little fixture and it looks like it's lining up so far. So I just wanted to double check with this guy before I struggle with putting the motor in and out. So I think I'm gonna take it off of the bench here, put it over there, and toss the motor in, bolt it up, and see if it all fits. And then I'll probably tack weld it over there. So let's get it done. All right, well, it all fits up real nice. All the bolts went right in. And yeah, so let's get started tacking this in. I have this ratchet strap in, just holding this kind of together like that. So yeah, stoked. Well, got it all tacked. I actually ended up welding the tops and just tacking the bottoms there and doing the fillet welds. Not bad. Pretty decent. I always get this undercutting. If you guys know how to fix that undercutting, let me know. So I'm gonna pull the motor out now and finish welding everything. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. All right, well, I hit it with my DA. It's nice and clean. I just cleaned it up with some acetone. So, time to weld. the frame is all welded up. It's all blended on the bottom, and I left the top welds there. I'm about to put the motor into the frame and the transmission and kind of just assemble it as like a loose roller. Just get an idea of what it looks like all together. So yeah, enjoy. Doesn't look too bad. The oil tank needs to be pushed up a little bit in the back. I kind of like this fender setup, and honestly pretty sick. Not bad. Not sure if I'm gonna run these bars and these risers, but they are just placeholders for now. There we go. And then we could do the seat dance. Obviously, it'll sit differently than that, but kind of gives you an idea. So, yeah, I'm pretty burnt. It's probably like 9:30 or something. I've been going all day. Yeah, I basically just wanted to get this bike as a roller so that, because today and yesterday, the last couple days have been the only days that I really have time to work on this. I've got to do a bunch of customer stuff. So I just wanted to get this thing hardtailed and at least like semi mocked up. The motor's in, the trans is in. And so, yeah, I basically just need like hardware and everything. It's looking pretty sick. I gotta put the pan head lowers on in the next video. I'm gonna be trying to finalize everything. Still waiting on the fender mounts, so I'm hoping that those come in this weekend. Just need hardware, some more stuff, oil lines. I have oil lines. I have pretty much everything. I'm waiting for this guy on Facebook to hit me up about the pipes. I have a kicker kit, so I'm trying to figure out what carburetor to run. I'm probably going to end up doing a top end on this bike, or at least the head gasket at the very least. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm stoked to finally have this hardtail on a bike. This is huge shout out to Joey for basically like lending me this hardtail. I'm going to be replacing it when he's ready to hardtail his bike, or as soon as they come into stock basically. But I was playing the hardtail dance. I didn't know if I was going to run this hardtail or the other one, because I didn't know if I wanted to run a mechanical brake or a juice drum. I bought a juice drum and then I decided to do a mechanical brake. So this will have a mechanical brake. Yeah, I have like basically less than a month to get this running unpainted, and then we're going up to Tahoe. I'm going to be riding it, bring it back, and then I have another month to basically, after Tahoe, to take it all back down, go get it powder coated. I'm going to get this bike powder coated and then put it back together, and hopefully I can iron out some of the stuff. If anything goes wrong, things are going to go wrong. So I'm looking forward to this bike, but I'm going to try and make another video the next time I work on it again. Jesus Christ, I'm so tired. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed a build video, finally a build video. But thank you. We'll see you soon. Peace out.